it's Dee from SimplyDeeBeauty. Today's video I want to show you the new eyeshadows by Hourglass. They're called officially the Curator 5 Shadow. Oh, I got the 5 Shadow Eye Palette. You could get in singles, you could get them in duos or trios, but I got the 5 pan, and you get to choose the 5 shades that you like. They have about 40 shades to choose from, so it was very difficult to choose, but I chose just 5. The 40 shades are a mix of satin, metallic, and shimmers and mattes. I got 1 matte, 1 shimmer, and 3 satins. So let me show you. They do come individually in this little box. I already took them out of the box, but I haven't taken out of the plastic yet because I wanted to show you. And this is one of the shades that I got. This is a shimmer and the shade is Bid. Now I'm going to take them off of the plastic to show you one by one. And the case looks like this. They do sell everything separately. And this is the case. It's like a tin, but it's beautiful gold color with the Hourglass name right here. And if you open it up, it does have a nice size mirror and has a space for the pans. Now it's not magnetic, it's just like you push it in, you snap it in, and it stays there, but it's not metallic. Now the inside feels like this is plastic right here, and then this is metallic. So let me take them out of the little plastic and organize them in the palette, and I'll show you right now. So you open the little plastic, and this is another shade. This is the only matte shade I got. Let me take it out. It's really easy to take it out. Just push it in a little bit outward. I'm trying to be careful because I don't want none of them to break or fall and break. And they all look like they're good, so I don't want to mess it up. The space that they're in, the packaging that they're in, it is gold plated, or at least gold color. This is the shade Faux, and they are made in France, by the way. And each shadow is 0.03 ounce or 1 gram, and the shelf life is 12 months. So I'm gonna put that one as the first one, and let me see how you put this in. This is my first impression, so I'm guessing you put in the back part, because there's like a little slot right here in the back, and you just match it with here. Put the back first and then the bottom, or is it the bottom first and then the back? I don't know. So you just go and you click it in, and it just goes in really good, really fine. Let me put on the other 4. So I'm going to show you the shadows one by one and their names, because once I pop it in, I won't be able to see the names in the back. So the next one, I'm going to go in the order that I'm going to pop them in. So this is Apt, and this is a satin. I'll swatch them now right after I pop them in. So now that I know how to pop it in, so let me just show you guys. You just put in the front and then the back, and you just press it in, pop. That's it, really easy. And then comes, I'm going to put in Ion, which is a metallic. It's the only metallic one I got. Beautiful, beautiful colors, by the way. Then like a champagne color is called Fox. This one's a shimmer. And the last one I'm going to put in is the green Bid. It's a shimmer. I was on the fence of getting these eyeshadows, to be completely honest. Everybody knows that they're quite expensive, but I'm not going to talk about that in this video. So I was on the fence of getting it or not, but I have to confess that that color, that green one, what's it called? Bid? I think. I already forgot the names. Bid. This is the one that really convinced me to get it. I just love it. These last two on the edge, they're just beautiful. Let me do some swatching. Okay, so here are the shades in the order that I put them in the pan. The names I already forgot, but I know this is a satin. And then the second one is a shimmer. This in the middle is the one that's metallic, and then these two are shimmers as well. But look at those shades, how pretty. And I only swiped it once. The one I had to go back for was that champagne color, but I did it with my, see, I did it with my fingers. I did it with my pinky. So, you know, the pinky is the one that with the finger with the less strength. But there you could see how pretty they are. Now I don't know if I'm going to use all of them in one look. Maybe let's see what we do. Let's see what I come up with. They're very pretty. So I have already I have my sunscreen on, I have my foundation on, my concealer. I'm gonna start with a fluffy brush. I think I'm gonna go with that orange. I'm gonna call it orange. This burnt orange here, the first one, which is the only satin that I have, the only matte, I'm sorry. I'm gonna get a Wing Gloss fluffy brush, the number 4. which is you can use for concealer, for highlighter, for anything, but I'm going to use it for eyeshadow today because I haven't been able to wash my brushes, so my brushes are dirty. So I gotta use what I have, and this is what it looks on the brush. Very pigmented, and there's a little bit of fallout, but no big deal. So the mirror is pretty big, it's pretty nice, so I'm able to use a mirror to put on the makeup, the eyeshadows. So let's start right here in the middle very softly because I don't have any experience with the shadows or any experience with any Hourglass shadows. The only thing I try from Hourglass is like the mascara and their face palettes. Off the bat, really is pigmented, really nice. It's not patchy, not yet, but let's put it in and see how it looks. I'm just gonna put it here towards the edge and then at the crease. I know this brush is too big for this, but I gotta work with what I have at the moment. And just swipe it like over the crease like that. So I'm gonna flip it around because I got to. And I'm gonna put up some of that brown shade and just put it here on the edge. So far so good. I know that the shades that I chose are probably more for the fall, but those are the shades that I really, that caught my attention. They're so pretty. So the rest are either metallic or shimmer, so I'm gonna use my finger for this now. But before I do that, I'm gonna grab my Scott Barnes fluffy brush and just fluff out here the edges like that. So now with my finger, or maybe let me try with a brush to see what happens. I'm gonna get this compact brush from the Jumbo Blender from Sonia G. I think I'm gonna go with the brown metallic one in the middle and see how that one works. Slightly picked up by the brush, but usually in my experience, shimmers and these type of shadows go better, picked up better with finger. But let's see. I am going to, I think I'm gonna put it like all over the lid here actually. Ooh, it looks very pretty over the orange and that brown. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but I think it looks very pretty over the other two shadows that I put on. I picked up very little the first time, so I went back for a little bit more and applied it over the lid. What do you think so far? There is some fallout on my face, and I should do this when I'm done, but I'm just grab any blush and just wipe it off like that. So there is some fallout on the face, which I personally don't like. So next time, and I know the next time I put it on, then I'm gonna put it before concealer. Okay, so now with the finger, I'm gonna grab that champagne color and put it in the inner lid and take it all the way to the tear duct area and just bring it in. I don't mean to finger anybody. That's just the finger that I am using. This is really pretty, and since it's a shimmer, it really it stays there. There's no fallout on my face. So I am aware that I am missing one of the shades, that green one, which I love. And unfortunately, I don't have a clean brush that I want to use. I do have a Wayne Goss number 7 that I used yesterday. I know it's really bad. I have to wash my brushes, and I will, I promise. But I only used it yesterday, and I barely used it. So let me grab that green, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply it really softly under the waterline. It's a beautiful, beautiful green. You know what I'm going to do? Since I'm not going anywhere after this, I am going to do, I just thought of this. I'm going to do a different look. I'm going to do a different look on this eye and see, because I really want to use that green. So let's do that. I'm going to do something completely different, very simple. I'm just going to use these last two, maybe these last three right here. Only those 3 shades, I think. And I'm going to have to use my finger because I don't have a clean brush. But I think I could work it out. Oh, I do have a clean brush, but I'm going to use my Sigma brushes today. This Sigma fluffy brush. I'm going to grab that champagne color and just apply it all over the lid. Like that, very softly. And I'm going to go with that same brush. I'm going to grab that metallic color and apply it here. Once you apply it, it has it's very light in a good way. I'm going to grab a clean brush. Another Sigma, the Sigma blending brush, E25. This one, I remember I got it with a Corte Rosa. It was a set that I got with a Corte Rosa eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna grab that green and I'm going to apply it on the outer lid. Let me grab some more and take it to the crease. I'm gonna go back with that champagne color and apply it over here. Let me go with my Scott Barnes and fluff everything out. The detailed diffuse crease, I got it the other way around, but I just want something clean so I could buff this out. I'm going to grab some of that champagne very lightly and just over here at the brow bone. And just flip it around and just go back and do the same over here. I really like that green, but the thing with me is that since I have dark circles, dark under eyes I mean, I try to avoid those shades because in my opinion it makes me look like more dark circles, and I have some fallout. So where's that brush I had earlier today? I'm just gonna grab this brush and swipe it off really gently. I do have some fallout, and my foundation brush that I used to apply the foundation today, I'm just gonna try to go over that. I'm going to grab the darker brown, the satinish brown, and apply it in the waterline on this eye. Okay, so it's two different looks. I know it's not perfect, but I think beautiful things could come out of imperfect things. So it's just, and this is all on the spot. I didn't really think about this. It gave you two different looks. I think this one needs a little bit more shimmer, so I'm gonna grab my finger and go back with that champagne color. It's the brightest shade of the bunch, so that's the one I'm gonna use here. I think as of now, if I were to pick one shade, although the green is beautiful, they're all beautiful, but I think that shimmer, that champagne-y shimmer, is the one that performs the best because there's no fallout. And the green had fallout, the orange had fallout, but I think overall they're beautiful eyeshadows. I'm gonna apply the mascara off camera and the rest of my face off camera, and I'll be right back for my final thoughts. So hi, I'm back. I have the rest of my look. Now I have the mascara on. This time I put on the Hourglass mascara, which is one of my favorite mascaras because I like that it is a thin tube, and I like that because I could really get in there. And I put on bronzer, highlighter, and some blush. Now the blush and the highlighter are new. That's gonna be in a future video, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you're subscribed and have the bell turned on so you get notified on when I have that video up. Really happy with the results. Now about the eyeshadow, let me really look into it. You know, now that I admire more and some time has passed by, about 15 minutes, and I've seen it now. I see it with the rest of my face, rest of the makeup. I do like the eyeshadows. They're not super pigmented, which is good because that way you're able to blend it more and use it more. It's easier to go up than go down when it comes to makeup. So I really do like it. It did have some fallout, which I don't like, but it's not out of this world. It's not a super big deal. It's something that could be fixed. The shades are beautiful. The formula is really nice. I don't see any patchiness, and the shades just blended in beautifully. I'm looking in my hand mirror, so I'm going like that, and in the camera, and also my big vanity mirror, I'm looking at all the angles. I think it's beautiful. Which side I like more, if you want to know, I think I prefer this side. Like, they're both beautiful, but I don't know, this one look more simple. It just adds maybe a black eyeliner or an eyeliner or something, and I think it'll make it pop even more. But I think that's a side that I like the most. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Which side do you prefer? What do you think about these shadows? I know they're expensive and some people were complaining about the price, but you know, we're not here to talk about if they're expensive or not. I like to talk about if the product is good or bad. So that's the position that I take. If it's expensive or not, it's up to you if you want to buy it, and if you don't want to buy it, again, no one can judge you for that. That's very personal. So that is my opinion. Let me know in the comments below what you think, and if you have any questions or comments, please let me know. If you do pick them up, I'm curious to know what other shades people like. I've seen maybe 1 or 2 videos using these shadows, and they use different shades than I use, I think. Yeah, so I mean, there's 40 shades you could choose from. There's a plethora of different looks you can do with each shadow, so it's all open to your interpretation. So let me know in the comments below which shades you got and what you think about this look. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.